visit the Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania with my parents. I have a train ride at 2 o'clock. I'm gonna ask if we can go back into the museum after, like if we don't have time, like suppose I don't have time to finish the museum by 1:45. I'm gonna see if I can, go back to the museum and finish it, since it's time before 4:75 leaves. This time I'm riding the train alone again. My parents just want to watch. What's the sign say? Evacuation Assembly Area 2. Why is it backwards, the sign? Weird. Alright, so I'm gonna ask. I'm sure they'll let me. If they don't, then I gotta hurry up. Alright, I'm gonna go X now. Get more of this museum done.
The phone! Y'all get it? Oh. Not coming. Oh, what's that? Not coming. I can't understand you.
Fine.
Now, what time does that train take off?
And my parents are down there. You go down here. Right underneath the locomotive. You get to see the whole shebang. Imagine this thing falling on you. Instant death. You will die a horrible death.
Well, I guess you have to scale Spork Mountain and die a horrible death in the clutches of King Jellyfish. I'll stay here. In pain.
You'll do that. Don't worry, Squidward. I'll bring back some of that jellyfish jelly for you to rub all over yourself.
Yes, Squidward.
Wow, this is the first. They actually let you in this one. There's a whole history lesson on cabooses. Please do not touch. It's probably real water and it probably runs. The reason I didn't upload too much, I didn't record that much before, because like all parents, they're embarrassing.
Where are you from?
New York.
What part?
New York City, Staten Island.
Very good. One of the boroughs.
Yes, 3 hours from here. You out here?
Right here, this town, yeah.
I wish I was from out here. I'm the only one dressed up today for Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe on the train they'll be.
On the train, yeah.
Probably. I guess this isn't really a Halloween town, despite the Sleepy Hollow event. I don't know. Yeah, my parents are down there somewhere.
Yeah.
Thought I'd record alone.
Sure.
So that one's open too?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
You're going to turn around and come down backwards like a ladder.
Right.
Safer, all right?
Yes.
Enjoy your train ride,
Thank you.
okay?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Alright, now this one. How are you? Thank you, sir. You allowed to sit on them? Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. Oh, it's not like Strausberg. You can't flip them around. 1 second, let me get a picture. All right, I'm gonna sit a sec. Yeah, these are the old passenger cars. They have luggage up here. Do the windows open? No, they don't. It's comfy. Comfy passenger cars. Sorry if I'm not taking that many pictures with the Gordon glasses. You gotta remember, you gotta put the glasses over the mask. I was thinking of taping it over, but it's impossible, because look. See, it's like too seesaw-ish to do that. 1 second, let me put the Mac on. There. Now my costume's complete. I mean, if I really tried, I could have put tape on it. Who knows? Maybe my parents have tape, or I can get tape back at the La Quinta. You know? There's a fire axe. Yeah, so let me get another selfie and then I'm gonna get off. Thanks for visiting the Big Harbor, and we'll see you all again next time. Alright, I'm back outside. I took some pictures. Despite the Sleepy Hollow event, this is definitely not a Halloween town. I haven't seen one person in costume, not even a kid. Just me. I mean, there was this one Asian kid in a conductor's thing, but that's really it. Nobody else was dressed up but me. Well, let's see if the Strausberg train ride itself can change that fact. So, there's Mavis, or an engine load similar to Mavis. No climbing. You got it. I don't remember seeing this last time, these stones, whatever. That's just a tender, I think. And just to reiterate, I am 4 characters today for Halloween, mostly Jason Voorhees, but I'm also part Merida because of the kilt, the hoodie that's like a artificial kilt, Gordon, oh, I dropped him, speaking of Gordon, and DK. Donkey Kong, my favorite video game character, or at least Mario character. If anybody ever wondered why I picked those particular characters, well, it's obvious. Well, it's obvious why I like Merida. She's a ginger, and thanks to my ex, I'm into gingers now. Even though I like all hair colors on women, I don't know, the accent and stuff. She's cool. She's brave, no pun intended. She's strong. She's not a wimp. She's not your typical princess. She shoots arrows like a Sagittarius does. You know, fire, that's the element. Donkey Kong I like because apes are very similar to humans, and by happy coincidence, Mario Kart 7, DK has his own train. And also, I like DK because, another coincidence, when AVGN did his Festus Quest episode with the train crash, he had a DK toy, like in the crash sequence. Also, he's the original Nintendo character. He's the Porky Pig of Nintendo. You know, he's the first like legit character, even predating Mario. Even though Mario technically appeared around the same time as Jumpman. Thomas needs no introduction. I've loved Thomas my whole life, despite my parents' initial disapproval. That's cool, you can see them in there. And, well, Jason, you know, Jason's cool. I love horror films. Even though there was a time when I hated horror films, I was always interested in them. I always respected horror. I mean, Halloween is just, I don't know, it's just something about Halloween is cool. It's scary. Everybody, when it comes to Halloween, everybody says you should go to Salem. Salem might be a little too extreme for me. I mean, for one thing, I've never been to Massachusetts, and second, I don't know. I don't like to go to big populated areas, like a place like this where it's very local and common, or should I say very like laid back. Like Salem looks like a hard party kind of place, like drinking and stuff. Like that's not what I'm about. I don't drink, smoke, or do drugs. And there's another mushroom. Ogres are like onions. I don't know why I brought that up, because he sneezed on the onion in the second film. All right, so I guess that's it for me in the yard. I'm probably done with the museum until either February with Jordan, or definitely April or springtime, possibly summer. Well, if I come in the spring, I'm probably not going to come back in the summer, because, you know, that's too soon. So, Yeah, this is probably the longest clip of them all of today, because yesterday I didn't really have anything to show for it. And I just checked out of the steamboat, the what do you call it, the Holiday Inn Express, and now I'm in a third hotel. Maybe nighttime Halloween will be booming, even though tonight I got to shave and stuff. Honestly, even though this is my favorite place on earth and Halloween is my favorite holiday, this is not coming off to a good start. It isn't. I wonder if that locomotive was once connected to that tender right before you see the Amtrak. And why are all the locomotives so randomly lined up? Crookedly, mind you. That's just how it is, I guess. Alright, I better stop recording before I have to put this in 2 parts, which it might be too late for me to say that now, but yeah.
The C&PA snowplow. Railroads often used wedge-fitted plows to remove snow from the tracks. This 1890s example operated on a remote northern Pennsylvania road known as the Coudersport and Port Allegheny. The C&P.
I never noticed these up here, the track 3, 2, 1. These I never noticed. See? Yeah, that was the section over there that I missed. All this. Oh, that's a cute one. That is a cutie. There's my boy, GG1. I gotta hurry, the train leaves in 20 minutes. My uncle's from Texas. Oh, did I miss track 1 and 2? Yes, I did, sorry. TV. All right, ladies and gentlemen, time for the 4th and final train ride of this vacation. Although I am thinking about doing this again, possibly the next 2 days, because I'm leaving Tuesday now. Oh, and I also got to take a selfie with him later, because I never got a good shot. But yeah, I'm in the very first car, and I'm facing the locomotive. This is what I'm talking about. This is as good as it gets. Ain't gonna get any bigger than this, or better than this. Did I not just shun this freaking railroad badly? Sorry about that. Anyhow, yeah. Oh, and I also got this hat.
Ladies and gentlemen, especially boys and girls, welcome aboard the Strausberg Railroad. We're about to turn the clock back to 1915 to a more relaxed time, when as ever little boys and possibly a few girls dreamed to be the engineer of a great steam locomotive riding the rails of America. This is train number 200 of the 19th Century Limited, departing promptly at 2 p.m. for Fairview, Espenshade, Cherry Hill, Crossroads, Carpenters, Filers, 11th Place Junction, and Paradise, Pennsylvania. Now folks, if you aren't intending to go to any of those places, I'm sorry to tell you, but you are on the wrong train.
Patrick, I think I'm on the wrong...
Now, the Strausberg Railroad is a very old but a very safe railroad, so we do ask for your cooperation in following some simple safety rules today. Please keep your hands, head, arms, and children inside the train at all times. There are close clearances and obstructions along the way, and we want no one injured. The windows are heavy, and we don't want them coming down unexpectedly, so if you do open them at any time, or especially for the ghost whistle, please make sure that that window is all the way up and securely fastened with that friction latch. We certainly don't want those windows coming down unexpectedly.
Right.
Please do not move from car to car or ride on the end platforms. And parents, it's very unsafe to have your young children running around in the aisles, especially while the train is in motion. And please do not ever leave the train unless directed to do so by our crew. The oldest car on our roster does date back to 1896, and as such deserves the very best of treatment. So please help us by keeping your shoes off the seats and seat cushions. Bare and stocking feet are fine, folks, but let's just keep those shoes on the floor. Now finally, there is no smoking on board the train today. Number 475 will be doing all the smoking our train needs. We thank you very much for your cooperation. Now folks, our firewoman Shelley is starting to get that fire ready. She's building some pressure in the boiler and maintaining that water level, and soon we will be departing for Paradise. So let me be the first to welcome you aboard the Strausberg Railroad. Sit back, relax, and in short few minutes, we will be departing for paradise. All aboard!
Echo. Very echoey, right?
Did someone say echo? Why, we pay that ghost $27.50 a day just to do that for us. That makes her the highest paid employee on our railroad. Nobody ever seen that ghost, but somebody keeps cashing those paychecks.
Going around, it's gonna pull us now.
Stand up, step into the aisle and pull back.
Yeah, we are.
They should flip or slide the other way.
You're gonna switch, right?
No, I'm gonna stay back. I want to see the train backwards. Yeah.
I don't wanna go backwards. I wanna go.
You can. You can flip.
Steam locomotive pulling our train today is number 475.
You know Amtrak passes through here?
Baldwin Locomotive Works. It weighs
Amtrak passes on the outside. I passed this when I came
Norfolk
here
and Western
to get
Railway
to
in
Harrisburg.
Southwestern Virginia. Its tender carries 10 tons of coal and 10,000.
You gotta take a short cab ride.
Typical round trip arc. Locomotive will consume 1
Mom, the Amtrak, the Lancaster station's far from here.
Today into that 2,000-degree firebox.
It's like a 20-minute. It's like a 20-minute ride. It's not bad.
For each trip it makes.
It's not bad.
Just a few minutes, we will bring 475 right by your
I'm
window.
fine.
This is to get here.
Our
I'm fine.
engineer today is Brent, and our firewoman is Shelley.
I'm very resourceful, Doug. You don't think I am?
Give them some encouragement to couple back up to us.
Why would you want to be
Because after all, we wouldn't want them.
It's gonna
to
pass
be
now,
us
look.
here in paradise.
As soon as he passes.
It's coming by very quietly.
He doesn't have to break any speed out of
Yeah, but locomotives are noisy, aren't they?
No, this guy's just coasting.
Norfolk and Western.